Hello, this is Dr. Martina, your online sex therapist and sex educator. So you want to learn about sex. And I'm super excited about that because sex is something that we have to learn about and we can. If you follow me, then you know I say this all the time because it's just a fact. Now, the traditional concept is that when we have conflicts, they all have an emotional seat and sex will work itself out. Now, that is just not true. It didn't work itself out for me. I didn't get to improve the quality of my sex, and I didn't learn anything about sex, probably like millions of other people. I have to tell you is that the most I've learned about sex and the body comes from the approach of Sexocorporel. In that approach, we take the logical concept that everything needs to be learned. And the learning path is that you go from reflex to consciousness, and from conscious perceptions to competence. And in the learning steps, you get to acquire abilities and improve upon such abilities. Now, that is a learning path that can take you to improvement of your sexual experiences or to just teach you about sex. Now I'm going to tell you, how does your body get to be your best teacher in all of this?
In Sexocorporel, the body consists of the explicit body, which includes all the observable physiological responses like skin redness, breathing rate, sweating, etc., and the implicit body, which includes the intrapsychic processes like emotions, ideas, thoughts, and perceptions. Now, the body and mind are not two separate entities, but form a whole, a fundamental unit that we call the body. They are inseparably connected and they interact with each other. All that we live in the implicit body, our emotions, feelings, cognitions, they reflect in the explicit body. In particular, every emotion causes an observable, measurable, physiological alteration, like movement, posture, language. And this is why Sexocorporel is based on an observable phenomena. We can actually observe this and learn from it. And here comes the point of it all. It also works the other direction. Any change in the explicit body, muscle tension, posture, etc., is changing the perception.
So what have you learned with all of this? We have learned that everything in humans is interactive. Emotions, cognitions, actions, which makes sexual understanding an observable phenomenon. So next time you find yourself in bed being sexually stimulated and you just cannot turn your mind off, you have constant chattering going on, I suggest that you observe what your muscle tension is doing and what your breath rate is doing. I can promise you that a busy mind will cause a visible body expression in the form of high tension and low, shallow breathing. Now, all it takes is one deep breath and a conscious letting go of the muscle tension, and you will gain a different perspective, and you're back into your body, back experiencing your sexuality. If you look at your body as a mirror, you can affect not just the overall quality of life, you can affect the quality of your sexuality. And this is what your body can teach you. Now, if you want to learn more about what your body can teach you and want to go deeper on this learning path, you contact me and we can arrange for an educational session. I'm looking forward to hear from you. You take care of yourself and that body of yours.